Hey, what's up guys, it's Cody. In this video, we're going to be going over a support Warden tank healer setup. So this video is for you if you enjoy playing a support role in Cyrodiil or any type of PvP. So without further ado, I'm going to show you some of the things you're going to want to have to optimize the build. First, we're going to go over the race. We are Argonian. I find that to be a really strong race when it comes to support builds, since we are going to be getting really great resources through chugging potions. We're going to be having a high max health pull, and we're also going to be having increased healing done and received, which is optimal since we are basically healing for our defense. We are running the Ritual Stone as well. This is going to help our healing, and we are a Vamp. Now, if you do not like Vamp, you can drop it, but I like the damage reduction it has and the regens. The setup we're running is Bloodspawn, Tava's Favor, and Witchman's, and we are running Dubious Cameron Throne. Bloodspawn is going to give us incredible tank ability. It's not the best defensive Undaunted set in the game, but I find it to be really synergizable with Warden since we are getting ultimate back really quick. This is going to give us more ultimate, and it's also going to give us stam recovery. Tava's Favor. This is going to give us max health, stam, and magic recovery, and the fifth piece is why we're running it. When you dodge an attack, you receive the blessing of Tava, generating 9 ultimate over 3 seconds. This has no cooldown, and we're running shuffle for our dodge chance. When we're getting overwhelmed, you are guaranteed to dodge an attack almost every second. With that, combined with Bloodspawn, combined with some of the skills we're running, is just going to generate literally broken amount of ultimate generation, which is going to keep us alive and give us sustain. Witchman is the set we're running so we can get all the stamina back while we use our ultimate. We're running 3 reduced cost of block glyphs on our jewelry, and this is the wrong glyph. Give me a second. And we're running all sturdy, guys, by the way. Sturdy, all 8 out of 8 sturdy is what you're going to want to run since you are perma-blocking. And we're running decisive weapons. I didn't mess around with the glyphs, but you guys can change it. I'm not really sure what glyphs would benefit this build since we're mostly blocking and we don't really have a lot of time for light attacks. But if I was going to think of anything, it'd probably be like weapon damage glyphs or something. You guys can figure that out. But this is mainly for support and tank. So 8 out of 8 sturdy. We're running 3 prismatic glyphs. You guys don't need to run prismatics. They're really expensive, but I find it to be helpful to get our health at a higher pull since we don't really need that much stamina. So Witchman's, what it does is it gives us stam recovery, weapon damage, max health, and when you use an ultimate ability, you heal for 36 health and restore 28 stamina per point of the ultimate cost. We're going to be able to drop ultimates nearly every second with the amount of ulti gen we have. Like, you guys are going to play this build and realize how broken it is. Like, the ultimate generation that you guys are going to have is just borderline broken. So, our skills. We're running Reverb. The reason we're running Reverb is because we are a support/tank, and this is going to fit the support role. We're going to be able to defile our opponents for our teammates so they can die easier. Major Defile reduces healing receive and health recovery by 30%, and this can be buffed through CP passives, so that is one of the support skills we are running. Heroic Slash, another support skill. This is going to apply minor maim onto the target, but better for us, it's going to give us minor heroism, which is 1 ultimate every 1.5 seconds for 9 seconds. You can hold block and block cancel this skill, so it's perfect. Gripping Shards. Now, if you do not want to run this skill, this is a flex spot, but I find this to be really good because it's going to provide control for your group mates. Basically, you're going to be able to root people in the area. It has a 6-meter radius, and its duration is 12 seconds. 12-second duration isn't the root, though. You only can root them for 3 seconds, but it's really good when you guys are trying to move over to a different area. You'll leave the opponents that you are fighting immobilized, rooted, and they cannot move. So I find this to be a really good skill to use in certain situations. Absorb Magic. This is the Sword and Board skill. While we have it slotted, guys, we are going to have our block reduced by 8% and increase the amount of block, like mitigation, we have by 8%. So... And also when you use the skill, like we don't even have to use the skill, and we get that while we have it slotted with a shield, and we do have shield. When you use it, you basically absorb the projectile and heal for 15% of max health. You can use the other morph, or you can use a different skill here, but I find this to be really good. Vigor is our heal. This is going to heal not only you, but the teammates in your group. And we're running Replenishing Barrier. Basically, if you guys are going to go into a group and you want to have a humongous shield, then slot this ultimate. I mean, I didn't know what other ultimates to use. You can use Sword and Board ult. I was just thinking like something to provide your group with an ultimate before you go into combat. And the cool thing about this morph is it gives ultimate back, 6 ultimate every time a ward is dissolved. So you pop this barrier onto like 4 people, and their ward dissolves, so you're getting ultimate back when it dissolves, which is good. Another source of ulti gen. On our back bar, we're running Ice Fortress. This is 8% mitigation and our 5280 physical and spell resistance. This also applies to people in your group if you're within 8 meters of radius, so they don't have to run major ward or major resolve skills. Bullnetch, this is going to give us our major brutality and some stamina sustain. Shuffle, we need the dodge chance. It's going to give us tank ability and proc Tavas. And Shimmering Shield, this is probably the most essential skill in this build. This gives us major heroism, so 3 ultimate gain, 3 ultimate every 1.5 seconds. So we have major and minor ultimate. And then Soothing Sports is our instant heal and a heal for our teammates. Basically, you can use this in front. Like if you're standing in front of someone, you can use this. And if they're less than 8 meters away, it's going to be 15% stronger. And then Healing Thicket, this is probably the ultimate that you're going to press the most. It's super cheap and super strong. If you're wondering about using the other ultimate, the morph of Healing Thicket that gives ultimate back, you can, but you're going to have to use it like when they're under 50% health, and they're not always going to be under 50% health, so I find this humongous hot on the Healing Thicket to be better. Now guys, I haven't played with this build in PvP, but I have played Warden, and the ultimate gen is incredible now with Bloodspawn and Shimmering, so just imagine it with minor heroism and Tavas. Like, you're just, and decisive weapons. Like, you're just never gonna not, it's just so much ultimate, guys, it's hard to even explain. So I already checked the buffs, and I'm gonna link this exact link in the description below so you guys can check it out, but it's incredible. The CP, you guys can tweak this. I have 43 in a Hardy, an Elemental Defender, and a 34 to Thick Skin. For Unchained, when we do get CC'd, for instance, like you guys are going to be perma-blocking. Your block literally costs nothing. It costs 95 ultimate. And you get stamina back from Bullnetch. So base and stamina back through Constitution. So literally you are not going to be, your block literally costs nothing. Like, it costs nothing, and you're getting, since your stamina recovery gets put to 0 while you're blocking, you still get stamina through Constitution and Bullnetch. So you're literally just never, your block costs literally nothing on this build. But when you do get CC through block, for instance, Fear, you're going to want to pop like your most expensive skill, obviously, so Shuffle. And we're running 56 in Ironclad and 34 in the Resistant, 100 in the Precise Strikes, 100 in the Blessed, and I just put 10 in the Piercing. Like, you're not doing any damage with this build, guys. I could not find any other CP tree that would help you. So when you do crit heal, it's going to be 25% stronger, and when you do heal, it's going to be 50% stronger. Running 100 in Shadow Ward, since block is our main defense. We want that to cost as low as possible. Running points in a Mooncalf, Tenacity to give us sustain. When we do heavy attack, which is rarely, you won't really have to heavy attack much, but you can when you have back-to-back tree ultimates. You may have time to do so. And 56 in a Willard when we do get CC'd. Now, if you guys don't like Replenishing Barrier, this is just like to play around. I thought it was like a cool support skill. You can get ultimate back for it, and you can provide your teammates with a pretty good shield before they go into combat. But honestly, the Sword and Board ult would be a good ultimate to use as well, since that is really strong. So yeah, you guys can change the build around, but essentially you want to have Shimmering, Heroic, and Shuffle. Those are the things you want with this, and of course your heals, but incredible ulti gen. It should have incredible heals and incredible sustain. Since you're dropping ultimates so often, guys, Witchman is going to give you stamina back every time you drop an ultimate. But yeah, I really want to play this build. Like, I don't have exactly everything. Like, I could get everything, but I'm really cheap, and I don't think I can get everything to make it perfect, and I'm all about min-maxing. But yeah, try the build out, guys. If it sucks, let me know in the comments below. If it's incredibly broken, keep it on the down low, but let me know how it goes, guys. It's been Cody. I'll try to do more builds like this. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.